U.S. military operations make China to brink of war in the South China Sea. Beijing is taking advantage of the coronavirus pandemic to continue its plot to militarize the South China Sea, bringing the whole region a step closer to conflict. Warships, Coast Guard vessels, militia boats and oil rigs in the contested waters have doubled as Malaysia, Vietnam and China fight for their claim to the sea. Chinese military aircraft have conducted anti-submarine drills in the contested waters in recent weeks. This was in response to the USS Campbell sail through the contested region. China conducted joint exercises in mid-March, despite knowing the risk of aggravating other claimant countries. China has also activated its fishermen militia, which have outnumbered all countries' fishing boats in the SCS, in a bid to outmaneuver them. These fishermen militia have been closely followed by Chinese Coast Guard ships as a show of power. In early March 2020, USS Theodore Roosevelt along with an advanced destroyer made the visit to Da Nang to mark 25 years of diplomatic relations. China perceived it as a growing closeness between the US and Vietnam, as this was the second ever visit by any US carrier strike group to Vietnam. Earlier this week the USS Barry, DDG-52, the US Navy guided missile, was destroyed during the live fire exercise fired a missile in the SCS, showcasing its offensive capabilities. The day before that, the Lockheed F-3E aircraft from the US Navy conducted surveillance between Taiwan and the Philippines in the Bashi Channel. The US counter-moves and live firing exercises has aggravated China to such an extent that it has been firing lasers on US surveillance aircrafts while conducting air blasts in the East China Sea. This growing intensity of Chinese naval actions has compelled Japan and Vietnam to further develop their defense and strategic relations. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, an emergency ASEAN session is being ruled out. However, there may be a web conference to address the situation. Professor Pankaj Jha of Jindal Global University said. The Chinese moves are to intimidate Vietnam into not issuing a strict statement against China and also abide by the Chinese diktats during the ASEAN summit, which in all likelihood might get delayed. However, Vietnam has made plans for a press release against the Chinese aggressive tactics. They may even name China as the aggressor. Chinese presence in Union Banks, which is northeast of Johnson Reef, have angered the Vietnamese because more than 3 decades ago China had killed several Vietnamese soldiers to claim the Johnson Reef. 5 People's Armed Forces Maritime Militia (PAFMM) ships have been tracked closer to the waters and have been stationed there for quite some time. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe.